Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi have been making cars for a long time now, and in the 90s and the early 2000s they were on what I believe to be at the forefront of automotive technology, whether it be four-wheel drive, rallying, and all the technology they had on those cars at the time. But you will all know what rally art is, but I bet you have never seen one of these. Sick car, the owner's right here. Ash, come in and I want you to introduce yourself and see what's what.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ash from Casting Automotive. Shout out to all my YouTubers, Spotify's, and petrol heads. This is my 1999 Evo 6 Rarest Sprint VeilSide edition, tuned by Rally Art, pushing 364 brake, 5-speed manual, and it's just one of my favorite cars out of my collection. So, I can't really complain.
No. I think everyone who's seen it today as well would agree that it stole the show from all the GTRs that were at podium today as well. It's a proper eye-catching piece of kit. So how long have you had it?
I've had it for about a couple of months now. I can't remember. I think it was either October or November where I had picked it up. So what happened was I had
I feel like this is a long story.
Yeah, it's funny enough. So my good friend, Mo and everybody.
Yeah, Mo.
Yeah, shout out Eurojap Imports and everybody.
Yeah, I'll put a picture up now because Mo was a bit scared when I took him around the track.
and Hugo as well. So we were all talking, and one day, because I do import, export cars, Japanese, JDM, whatever you want, right? So one day, I have a friend that works in historics, and he says, "Hey, yo, I know you like your JDM stuff. There's a car in Warwickshire." He's like, "It's a white Evo. I don't know what it is." I said, "Okay, cool. That's no problem. I'll check it out."
Not a lot of people would know what it is.
Right.
It doesn't look stock by any means.
So what happened was he says come up and view it. Come up on this date or whatever. I can't remember the date exactly. So go up there. I see the photos. I get the photos on my phone actually before I go up there. I'm skipping this part.
Yeah.
I get the photos. I'm looking at the car.
Not sight unseen.
I'm like, no way. I go on Google. I'm like, oh my God, this is a VeilSide. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't seen this since, I haven't seen any since the Evo magazine, like the ones that they used to run. So I haven't seen those.
So you've always sort of been into the Evos and stuff.
Yeah, because America, the whole Fast and Furious scene and everything, the whole body kits and everything. So when like the body kit scenes and more so like the tuning was like our like we got to experience that. We didn't get the whole you guys got spoiled with the Honda Civics, the Accord Type Rs, everything.
Because all your Hondas you got were never Type R editions.
No,
they were all like SIs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we got the SIR. That was really.
Oh, you did, yes.
Yeah. But that was phenomenal. But those are, they ragged those things to the ground. It'd be
so
impossible.
Now they're worthless.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, there's probably some good ones out there. Let us know if there's any. But,
yeah. I want to film it.
Yeah, 100%. But basically, so long story short, I got the photos, did some research, called some of my friends from Japan because my business out there as well, and he's like, this is a genuine one. He's like, can you get the VIN? I said, yeah, great, cool. Went to Warwickshire Historics Auctions, went there, saw the car, inspected. I said, hey, can I see the hood? Can I check take a photo of the VIN? Lift it up, take a photo. My friend is like, this is number 3.
Oh, it's number 3.
So this is number 3 of number 8. Okay, so this one essentially is number 3 of 12, but 4 had gotten crashed. So there's 8 in the world now. So this one's number 3. So
incredibly rare.
Incredibly rare. Rarer than most. You'll have more chances of probably seeing a Bugatti more than probably seeing something.
I would agree. Actually, I would agree because everyone has a Bugatti these days. Because in the Bugatti, just a Volkswagen.
Yeah. Don't say that too loud, man.
No.
Don't say that.
The purists will come and tear me down.
After my friend had texted me, let me know about everything about this car, I had come and viewed the car, and I was like, this is genuine. The guy was, well, it came from a guy from Scotland, rich guy. He said he just wanted to clear out some space because he said he was going to buy a new Ferrari or something like that. I don't know what he said.
Boring.
But I was like, okay. So from then on out, I just said, okay, cool. You want to get rid of it quick? So I threw him a number. At first he said no. I said, cool, well then I'm going to walk out of here because I'm the only person who was interested in this car. You've been trying to sell this car for God knows how long.
Yeah, so people don't know what it is. They're like, oh, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I'm not touching it. So he said, so he scratched his head, did his little turn, and then came back, shook my hand, and then I came home with this. So, but I couldn't drive it for a couple of days because, you know, auction fee, auction nonsense.
It took you a while to actually be able to get it.
Yeah.
I know you were telling me about it on the podcast.
Yes. So I guess, so long story short, when I got the car from the event, you know, I fell in love with it. Like I literally, because when I saw it from the photos, I was like, okay, this is gonna be. I was thinking more so as business when I first purchased this car. I was like, okay, cool, it's gonna be a quick flip, whatever, right?
And then you're like, no, I love this.
I love this thing, especially when I got to drive it. Like when I had called my friend Cameron, he owns a tow company. Cam, he said, yo, I was waiting for him for about an hour and a half because I couldn't drive it on the road for a bit because you know, MOTs, things like that, right? So get that, cool, stick it on the trailer, get to my house, decide, you know what, let me just warm it up for a bit. And I sat in it, absolutely adored it.
Just by sitting in it,
just
nothing
by
else.
sitting there, I didn't even need to move it. I was like, this is my car. Even my wife loves it. She really, she's like, this is probably one of the coolest cars she's ever seen. She loves the Giulia, but I think it's, you know, it's more modern day. You know, when you put it in comfort mode, you know, all of the dampers soften. You know,
I feel like women like the with the softer modern cars, easier to drive. Whereas us lot, we like stupid, raw, fast, noisy, and I don't care even if you're 80. The guy on the side of the road might go, oh, noisy git, and he'll go back, and that's all he'll be thinking about all night. Because he secretly, deep down, loves it.
He deeply.
Look, what are these wheels that you've got on it? Are they stock?
Yeah, so this
they come as standard. Do you want to come around and have a look at the look at the wheels,
so
Callum?
These are Russa. So these are PIA Motorsport.
Oh, it's a shame the hubcap's upside down, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, just the way we park. But excuse the curb on it because
we had to get the bad wheel. Sorry, mate.
It's all right. You know what? I like the rawness. I don't really care because I want people to know like
it's used.
It's me. I use it. I drive my car like, you know, it's something. Plus, anyway, I mean, this thing's only got 20,000 miles on it. I don't really drive.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's only got 20,000 miles on it. I don't really. It's because most of the time I'm driving my Pajero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's the workhorse.
Yeah, right? I gotta take my Pajero everywhere, off road, wherever. Because sometimes I go to the farm and do other things.
Now, I have a little question because obviously Mitsubishi's Spec Evos and stuff like that, they all have wings on the back.
Yeah.
Is this one specific to this car?
Yeah, so this one is only specific to this exact car and these models. So there are other ones out there. There's another VeilSide in America, but the thing about that one is we're still trying to verify the badge number on that.
Right.
One,
yeah.
Right. So I don't want to say anything, but it has that one in particular has a different wing out the factory, but essentially it's made from VeilSide as well.
Right.
So
slightly different design.
Slightly different, but it's black. It's literally just like this, but just black.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it's really cool. Everything has a continuity about it. You know what I mean? So that's what I really love. I guess like just even here, like I love proportions on cars. I love arches. I love like the little details on cars that like spark my eye. Like really like I guess like stimulate the mind. So like these arches right here like are like essentially they're like wide hips. You know, and I really like this part right here. It's like so. Like it makes
it's perfectly flush.
Yes, you know, like everything. It's like the line stops perfectly, and then the wheels like
it's still functional, but the fitment is like
just
spot
to
on.
The point. Like, you know, it's very like everything is just perfectly spot on with this.
It was just something you showed me earlier when you got in the back. Look how wide that is. Look at the kit. It's been raining today. That's why it's a bit dirty. But you've got what's that, a 3-inch? Most people's
looks like 6 to me.
Yeah, it looks like 6 to you. Yeah. That's what your missus has been telling you anyway. Anyway, right, we'll edit that out. The heart of the Evo. So what we got here, Ash? Because
So-
I know what it is, but all the ladies and gentlemen who don't know anything about these might not know.
So this is a 4G63. Obviously prior to the CT9 out in the sevens on, or so this is essentially the rally winning engine, essentially. It over here, dual overhead can, 16 valve,
The best one.
but literally the best one, the one to have actually. And also the turbo is period correct, so when you hear it, it sounds like we're in the 90s JDM meat. It's absolutely amazing.
And it does sound so good.
Yeah.
He was following me down earlier, and all I could hear from my car was choo. It sounds awesome because it's got, which is something I've spotted, it's got a genuine HKS blow-off valve as well.
Oh,
Which is, I believe,
he
quite
beat me
rare.
to it. I was saving that.
Oh, sorry, we'll cut that out. Ash, what blow-off valve has it got?
It has a genuine HKS blow-off valve.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so outside of the HKS turbo, outside of everything, because my mind is going really fast. Everything, we got Samco Sport, got pipes here. These are all obviously period correct. Everything came out factory. Except, well, this had gotten redone actually. So this is brand new Spec R cover, heat cover to protect all that. But mainly everything else is just OEM. Nothing else has really been changed.
Yeah. And what horsepower do you say it was running?
Oh yes, we're pushing 364 brake.
Is that what it come out the factory with?
So this is what it came out the factory at 300. It actually had gotten tuned, so now it's being pushed at 364.
Nice.
So yeah, but mostly everything else is OEM. So this is all factory. This is all.
Which is what will make it a reliable car. Because
Yeah.
obviously we all know as soon as you start tuning Evos, they just
Yeah.
they just blow, don't they?
But
pretty
also
much.
this
they
is-
have a load of problems.
I mean, this is tuned by Rally R itself. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
So that's why we're at 364. So
Was this tuned back in the day then?
this is back in the day. So this is
so this
Rally
is a
R.
really good tune then.
Yeah, so this is back in the day tune. This is factory, came from Japan, Rally Art. So what happened? So let me give you the original story about this car. So what happened was this car came here as a regular Aura Sprint 99. Rally Art had purchased it, and VeilSide had also. And while they were doing collabs with Rally Art and VeilSide doing body kits, Rally Art took this car, tuned it themselves, then sent it to VeilSide, took the body parts off, all the original wherever those panels are on another car probably at this point. And they slapped all these wide panels, all these the body, arches, everything here came from the VeilSide factory, stuck everything back together, and then sent back to the UK.
It's well travelled then, this car.
Yeah, so and it's only got 20,000, surprisingly enough.
That's really good as well. That is really good.
Yeah, it starts on a dime still. It's a really great.
And there's no rust.
No.
Which is brilliant, but of course if it's been looked after his whole life, it's not going to have.
No, I mean,
and now it's in your care. I know you look after it.
Yeah.
Because this guy's got some stunning cars as well.
Oh, yeah.
He knows his stuff. He
Oh,
knows his stuff.
Thanks, man. Coming from Matt, it means a lot. So this is like a start of like a more of like a me exploring the I guess the knowledge and access that I can do and have to get these kinds of cars.
Yeah.
Because
you're quite lucky to be able to own something like this. But
Yeah,
you're
man.
in that industry, so it's a lot easier for you than it is for like me or Callum behind the camera.
I mean, so yeah, of course. But you know what? It's also like because we're friends and like we do this stuff. Like if there's anything that anyone does want, they can get from me. And plus, even the mailman. My mailman. I forgot his name, but if you ever see this video, you know who I'm talking to. He works.
Next
for
time you
Roman.
see him, you have to shout out.
Yeah,
You're
I'll
on there,
shout
but I
him
don't
out.
know your name.
He comes to me every morning without fail, and he's like, "Mate, I love you, Julia. I love the Evo." And he comes to me and says, he goes, "Oh, you know what? I've finally decided. I'm thinking you're the guy to go to when it comes to these JDM classics, aren't it?" I said, "Yeah, if you want, So that says enough as is. I didn't even tell him that. He just looked at. He was like, "Yeah, you do buy and sell, don't you?" I was like, "Yeah."
You can tell.
Yeah,
you can tell.
But also I make my music as well. So I go by Real Big Cousin. Everyone's listening. If you want to discover the music, I did drop an album called Loaf. It helped.
No way.
Did help pay for these kinds of things and all that. So it's not like I'm just doing things on my own. It is multitudes of streams. But other than that, though, this is probably my favorite purchase of all time.
No way. That's saying something. That's saying something.
Yeah.
If you can obtain your dream car from doing what you love, then happy days.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, so we've had a look around the outside. We've had a look at the engine, because obviously the engine is the bit that goes choo-choo, and everyone loves that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a look at the inside, but I've noticed it's got these really, really small carbon wing mirrors, because they are, look, there you go. It's bigger than most people's Callum. So are these rally art?
Yes. So this is all. Everything that you see on this body, by the way, this is all factory. So
It's all factory.
This is all factory.
See, this is crazy. How can you have something like this that is factory? I find it mad.
Like this is the have. This is the one to have.
See, you got all this cool stuff, the wide body, the big wing, and bucket seats.
Yeah.
We got Saxos with body kits.
No, but you guys had max power era, didn't it?
Yeah, but
that counted.
They spent more on the interior than anything else, and that's the bit you don't see.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But amazing sound system came out of that era.
Yes,
as well.
that is very
Pioneer, true. Sony's,
Kenwood.
Hold on, I even got something special to show you guys.
Oh yeah, let's have a look inside. Let's have a look inside.
Excuse the mess a little bit.
Oh no, that's all right. Have a look at the bucket seats, because they are factory Rally Art Recaros, and they are one of the most awesome seats I think I've ever seen. They're just a really nice factory seat, and in the back it's also got Rally Art on the seat, which I think is quite rare. Normal Evos didn't have that.
They didn't have these at the time, so this is quite rare.
That is awesome. Right, I'm going to shut the doors because it's raining.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wanted to show us something in the back. Look at that.
So we have a Vig. Listen, so we have a Vibe subwoofer in the back. So you know, when I pop my CDs, because I still listen to CDs, you know, as well, because I make my music, so I just like to listen to. There's something about the quality of CDs that's so much better than streaming, but that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so just the way it sounds like when my CDs are in here, it's freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
I'll put a link to all of Ash's stuff in I can't speak. Below, so you can go check out his music and all his other cool cars.
Yeah, man.
In the day and age we're in now, I feel like this is going to be more and more of a unicorn, because none of this stuff exists anymore because people don't want it.
Yeah.
Which is quite sad. Like this is going to be one of them cars that you got to try keep forever.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to ever see it again.
Yeah, you're never going to see it again.
I can guarantee the people who watch this will never see one on the road.
Yeah, 100%.
So I can't thank you enough for bringing this out today, because it is just awesome.
No, thanks, man.
So
anytime,
good.
you know, I'm always ready for content, and especially with that little secret I told you earlier. So,
yes.
Yeah, so that one is going to be very special. You know, fingers crossed that that bid goes through. Let's put it like that. I'll let the people know there is something. If the bid goes through, we're probably going to go viral in the next one. But well, other than that, though, you know, I'm really honored to, you know, even be a part of this, you know, as well. You know, shout out Auto Cartel, Matt. You know,
don't forget, shout out Eurojap Imports and Casting Automotive.
Shout out to them, my
I'll
brothers.
put the links below, and also shout out your music as well.
Yeah,
so
man.
The links will be below, and don't forget, shout out to the car.
Shout out to this beautiful Rarest Sprint, man. That makes me very happy every time when I wake up.
You should do.
Though obviously I don't want to keep the cameraman holding his hands up. Thank you so much, man, for real.
Yeah, Callum's freezing, so he's
Shout out
getting real
Callum.
shake cam.
Yeah, for real. And yeah, awesome, Matt. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on,
for real. Anytime, man. You already know. So yeah, let's get her.
Thanks for coming on, and I hope you all like the car. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully, it's going to be another good one as well. But I don't think we're going to have a unicorn car like this for a while.